What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Babycakes or Co. We're going to get into it and find out, how are you blowing others away right now? If you guys are not a VIP Babycakes member yet, the link will be listed below. When you become a member, you will get early access to all of my upcoming videos, which I usually post in the community posts tab on the channel, and also exclusive members only content. But as you can see on the screen here, you have two options to choose from, group 1 and group 2. Pause it if you need to meditate on your pile. As always, timestamps will be listed below. Thank you so much. Welcome to reading group 1. We're going to get into it and find out, how are you blowing others away right now? Let's get into it. Already have your cards and everything organized, ready to go, group 1. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for letting me be a clear vessel for channeling for group 1. All right, group 1. You guys got strength, the strength card in tarot, and the 10 of wands. Wow. So you are blowing people away by your overall, just strength. That's the big energy here, is your strength, because that's the major arcana here. So for sure, people are blown away by man, how you're remaining strong when it comes to something, or just your overall inner strength is wow, something about you is really unshakable, unstoppable. They're wow, seriously. It could be maybe you're taking more action when it comes to things that you want to do, or you just making a lot of bold moves, speaking up, speaking your mind, having more courage. Yeah, they wow. It's like they never seen this side of you, or they didn't expect you to rise up, or to stand your ground, or to leave something, or leave a person, or leave a situation, something along the lines of that. But it's just you're braver than ever before. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. That's how they're seeing you. And they're man, you are truly that phoenix that rises from the ashes. You are that lotus flower that still is, you don't look like what you've been through, or they don't know how you doing what you're doing. Even if you're someone who's been attacked or been bullied or whatever it is, people, you get a lot of hate, or you kind of went through something that was kind of embarrassing or humiliating to you. They are just shocked that you are still going hard and doing you. Maybe you're someone who can tolerate a lot, or you're dealing with a lot of things at this moment in your life, and they seeing you, they yeah. Maybe people checking on you every now and then, and say if you went through something kind of hard, and then they checking on you, and they didn't expect you to look good or something, or they just thought your life would be kind of really shitty at this moment, and then they kind of checking on you, and it's you doing better than ever, you doing way better than before. And just something about you too, just taking responsibility. Maybe they thought you wouldn't be someone who would take care of business, or they thought you would always be immature or something like that. But it's just something about you even maturing and even being more grown, and being someone to they can rely on or count on, or just you being a leader. I'm just kind of you being this leader, and just your overall patience too when it comes to something is blowing them away. Because maybe you used to be someone very impulsive, but it's maybe even how you're just how to make people get along or something, or you can be around certain people who, I don't know, I'm kind of getting you're the lion's den or something like that, or you can be thrown into something kind of scary or threatening, but you know how to get through it. It's just you guys are spiritual warriors here. You're just strong, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and it's yeah, wow. I'm also getting something about you being dangerously anointed too. Very powerful. You just, even just like I said, taking control of things and really taking care of business, standing on business now more than ever is blowing them away. Because maybe before you used to be someone who would give up on, what you wanted, or you would give up on yourself, or you sabotage yourself, but you're not doing that anymore. People could have been trying to knock you down, or you had a lot of naysayers or haters trying to come at you, or say things, or try to ruin your plans, or try to block or slow down your blessings, or block something. And no, you don't even, that stuff don't faze you no more. You so unbothered. Definitely with 10 of Wands confirming that too. Yeah, it's just your effort. Maybe you guys are putting in a lot of effort. You could be working out, getting stronger too. Your body could be looking very nice. Something about you putting in a like huge, massive effort into whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to pursue. Even putting in the time to and having consistency, being well disciplined, and not letting things distract you, not letting people, anything like that. Like you just being very focused, very militant. I'm kind of getting like you just your overall militant Navy mentality. I'm picking up on for sure. You making a lot of sacrifices when it comes to whatever it is that you want to succeed in. A lot of your achievements. People are really seeing you putting in so much work. I mean, tremendous work. They're like blown away. Seriously, you're blowing people away by just your hard work and your dedication, your devotion to something, how you keep showing up for something, showing up for yourself, and you just not being a quitter at all. And people are seeing too, like you getting like an increase in your confidence too. You having confidence when it comes to something that you're doing or something that you're making, something you've been working hard at. They're seeing it pay off. People want to give you your flowers, low key, for some who are hating on you still, but they know you deserve your flowers. Like they see you, like they see the results. Just something about you, something you've been doing, and people seeing the results of it has paid off for you, and they like, wow, yeah. Just something about you even having like willpower. You could be exercising a lot, lifting a lot of weights. You could have lost some weight or gained some weight, gained some muscle, something like that. Take it how it resonates. So some of you guys could be not getting enough sleep, or maybe you can't sleep. You could be having insomnia or something like that. Or if not, maybe you're just too inspired to be tired. If you haven't watched my the last general reading that I posted, What's the Tea? Definitely check that out because that might resonate for you. But yeah, so big energy on strength and the 10 of Wands. Wow, you guys, amazing. Good job. Seriously, hats off to you. Seriously, clap for yourself. Be proud of yourself for all that you're doing, all the work you're putting in to heal yourself, even if it's dealing with your shadow work or trying to get through the dark night of the soul. Whatever it is, you just really trying to get out of a tough situation, or even working in like a toxic work environment, living in a certain toxic work environment overall. Whatever it is that you're doing, I mean, you are like in this temperance energy. I wouldn't be surprised if I would have pulled another card, you didn't get the temperance card coming out, because it's just something about you keeping your peace and having patience and really just trying to, hang in there and working hard for whatever it is that you want to, wherever you want to be, or whatever it is that you want to go or accomplish here. So people see it like the balance, and it's like you've come a long way. I'm kind of hearing as well. That's what's up, group one. Let's see. All right, so we also have something about green. Green could be your color too. Maybe you guys' heart chakra is really activated at this moment. You're opening your heart more. You're letting love in. You're kind of healing that love that, or just healing the pain or hurt that you kind of been going through. You're healing relationships. You're healing, just really taking care of yourself. Pouring into yourself. But maybe you guys could have healed some sort of union. You could have healed a relationship that fell off, or you could have, if you're in a relationship already that kind of healed, maybe people didn't expect you guys to get back together or it to work out because y'all was really going through some hard times, or it was really a struggle love or something like that. And now something about it even being rekindled, or you guys making up or something like that. But even when it comes to like, maybe you guys created some sort of like union, or you have a team now who's on your side, or you have a group of people, or I'm hearing like cult too. I don't know if you're a part of a cult, or you broke yourself broken away from a cult or something, or a gang or anything like that. Like you had the strength to get through that, because I know sometimes that may not be easy for certain people who are a part of gangs or whatever it is, cults, things like that, or even like some sort of workplace, something where you could have got away from. And then, I don't know, I'm hearing like you paid your dues or something, or something just turned around for you. You had protection over that. And then, you could have even created your own team, or you could have maybe started your own business up. And now you have like a very loyal people around you, surrounding you, who support you and love you. And people are blown away by just all that the people who who you have on your team or something like that, or who you're networking with. They're blown away by your progress with that and how successful that is becoming. And people are blown away by just even how you're just so connected spiritually. I mean, I don't know, you guys could talk like that, like the universe is the universe, or God, or, mostly probably the universe, but just people are blown away by your overall connection all around and how favored you are, because they feel like things kind of are working out for you, or like, God or the universe has your back in so many ways. Definitely. You could have also, people are blown away too. Maybe you guys just joined some sort of, got into some sort of union or university, some sort of school, some sort of academy, something like that. You could have got into some sort of program, some private school, or, you get what I'm saying, something, some trade, or that you've been waiting on, and people are blown away that you actually got in, or maybe it didn't take too long, or just something like that. You've been waiting on it and you finally got into it. Maybe even like if you want to be a police officer or something like that too, or work in that field, you got in it, and now you're a part of the team. Yeah. Also, I'm getting a hermit mode. So people are blown away by just how you truly are keeping to yourself at this moment. You guys could have went MIA. Some of you guys could have even joined some sort of fraternity or sorority or something like that. And so you kind of have to be on the hush about it. Or you could be a part of some sort of secret society. I don't know. There's something that you being very low key about and not really talking too much about as well. And some of you guys could even like know certain things, or you can't talk about certain things that's like undercover or underground or something like that, and people are blown away by certain things that I don't know if you're speaking about it, or the way you carry yourself, or you could be wearing certain things that kind of, or I don't know, you could be a part of some sort of like the Masons or something like that, I'm kind of hearing, or like Illuminati or something like that. I'm kind of getting that for some. That could be a few, and just for others, you just know a lot of hidden occult knowledge, or certain tricks or hacks or things like that when it comes to esoterical things, metaphysical things like that, law of attraction, and that's blowing people away. But yeah, people are blown away by you being in hermit mode at this moment. Like maybe you haven't been reaching out to people, you've been kind of keeping to yourself, or they feel like you really working hard on something, and like they're blown away by how you are just so focused. You're not really haven't seen from you. They haven't seen you or haven't heard from you in a while because of just how you are really going in and trying to get something done, and you really aren't trying to party, or you're not trying to maybe hang out or something like that. Yeah, you just really keeping to yourself, and like really a lot of self-isolation at this moment, and doing some deep inner work, and people are really just like, shocked that you are finishing something. It can even be you finishing something, like finishing school, finishing a project, finishing something you've been wanting to do, just something that you have been truly like been consistent with, and people are blown away by how you are really just blocking people out and not wanting to take any phone calls, or not wanting to deal with them at the moment. Even if you're not even trying to be mean like that, it's just kind of like people see you like really not wanting any noise, any outside noise trying to interfere, or none of that, so you blowing them away by your focus and your dedication here. And also too, like maybe you're at this moment too, like needing to rest. And so people are, they're just surprised that you, for some, are finally resting. Or you just tired. You tired of dealing with certain people. Maybe you just kind of threw in the towel. You're like, look, I'm done with this relationship. I'm done with this job, man. I'm about to really go hard, for example, and really put in this time and this effort into, this business I want to create, this course, this class, this school. So people are just really surprised by how you just kind of like, I don't know, giving up on certain people, or giving up on certain relationships, or things that just weren't really serving you, and you're just pouring more into yourself. Yeah, and even for some of you guys too, some of you guys, people are blown away by, some of you guys could be depressed, or you could have been going through some sort of depression. Take it how it resonates. Some people could be surprised by, maybe they didn't know you was like depressed, or maybe they didn't know that you felt a certain way about them, or felt a certain way about a certain situation, or something like that. And then for others, I'm getting like some people could be just blown away by how you got through depression. by yourself, or how they didn't know you were going to therapy or getting counseling or doing trying to seek help, and they're shocked by that because maybe they didn't think you would follow through or actually go and get the help you needed to heal some sort of something that was hurting you. Like I said, it could have been some sort of relationship or something that really just took a lot of energy out on you, that you kind of had to go in and hermit mode and just stay away from people. So that's kind of shocking them. All right. So yeah, I'm just kind of getting like your overall focus and your productivity is really insane at this moment. They're like, wow, they're blown away by how you're just concentrating on whatever it is that you are trying to put out there or do or achieve here. I know I keep repeating myself, but that's really what it is. Big energy on that group one. Blown away. They're even blown away by just how you're detaching. Something about the law of detachment. Maybe you need to kind of get familiar with the law of detachment, but just something about that. You being like you detaching with ease. Like things is just not really, it's not an issue for you to detach. You detach so easily from anything toxic or anything that is not just serving you in any sort of way or helping you on where you want to be, or where you're trying to go. So definitely. We also have flea markets. So that's pretty interesting. So I don't know if you're doing something at the flea market. I don't know if you shop at the flea markets or like you thrift shop or thrift or anything like that. But people are blown away by the things that you're finding there, or like that you are set up. You have something kind of set up there, like maybe like a tent, for example. You have something like a booth or something. I mean, something about a tent too. I don't know if some of you guys could be living next to a tent. Oh, wow. You could be living in a tent. I don't know. You could be homeless or at a shelter. That's for a rare few of you guys. But some people could be blown away by how you are getting through this, like getting through some sort of struggle, like getting through really handling a situation or something really well. They're like, wow, how are you staying so strong? How are you still going hard? Like, especially if you guys separated from somebody or someone kicked you out, or maybe someone betrayed you and they didn't, you didn't have nowhere to stay. You didn't have a place to stay. And so you out here in the streets or living in your car. Some people are just kind of blown away by your attitude or just your mindset, or just how you continue to keep staying positive or even like thriving in some sort of way. That's for a few of you guys. And for others, I'm just kind of getting like I said, maybe, some people could have seen you outside living on the streets, living in a tent or near or in some place where there's a lot of homeless people crowded. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of picturing LA or any area that, or I'm even getting like almost like Baltimore or DC or something. Not like DC, but I don't know, something like that, or anywhere that you kind of know where there's, hold on. It could be, I don't know, Florida as well. But yeah, so that's a few for you guys. But yeah, maybe you guys are doing something here at some sort of like market, flea market, or maybe you're selling something maybe selling like your products. If you make anything, you're selling your products. You're selling clothes, you're selling certain items, or if you're not, it's something that you have found. People are surprised by just how you have such, like, even like where you're shopping, like how you're finding such great pieces or clothes at these flea markets or at these, when you go shopping, thrift stores, whatever, Goodwill, Salvation Army. I don't know. There's something about flea markets that's standing out here that you're blowing them away by. Maybe you actually there set up, or you're selling something there, or you're finally putting yourself out there, finally pursuing your dreams, or doing something that you've always wanted to do, and you're finally doing that, putting all your energy and effort into this. Or like I said, some of you guys could be like out here living in tents and stuff, having something set up. So yeah, take it how it resonates. But that's what it is. Group 1, you guys take care of yourself as always. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to reading Group 2. We're going to get into it and find out, how are you blowing others away right now? Wow. Let's get into it, Group 2. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for letting me be a clear vessel for channeling for Group 2. Let's go. Group 2, I already have everything organized for you here. So first card we have is the 3 of Cups. All right, so some people could be surprised by, some of you guys could have got married, could have eloped or went to the courthouse, something like that. It's for only a few of you guys. All right, some people are surprised too that even you've like joined something here. If you do go to church, or you're a part of something kind of a nonprofit or something the spiritual here, Some people are blown away that you're a part of something, or you're doing something here, even at the church, or some of you guys could actually even be like wedding planners or something along the lines of that, event planner. I don't know, like something like that. People are surprised that you do this, or they surprised about you celebrating something. Blown away. I'm gonna keep saying surprised. So some people, you got a lot of people surprised, really shocked. So some people are even shocked if you guys did get engaged, or got someone proposed to you as well, or you received some sort of proposal when it comes to work or something like that. Some people are surprised too. That I keep saying surprised. Some people are blown away that you got baptized, that you're starting your life all over, that you're a born again Christian or something like that. And I'm not judging you guys if you're here watching this video at all, not at all. So, but some people are surprised by that, because you could be doing this on the low key and who cares, but that's on you. As long as you know your God, that's what it is. Oh my goodness, these flowers are out. They're so beautiful. I think these are called daffodil flowers. I believe so. They're yellow. I have yellow and white ones out here, but for some reason they really caught my eye, because they have really just grew so much. They're flourishing out here, so many of them. But I don't know. That could be significant for you. Those flowers. Maybe you live in an area, or where you see them a lot, or you could be someone who. Something about flowers. Yeah, maybe people are blown away by you like flowers, or that you love flowers, or that you're into flowers, or you're into plants and herbs, or you're doing something with flowers, or you're looking very vibrant at this moment, or I don't know, maybe how you're decorating because it's springtime. So I don't know, something about that. Or even maybe you're like a florist, you're doing something with flowers, or just people are surprised or blown away by the flowers that you had set up somewhere at a party, or your wedding, or something that you attended, or maybe even like flowers on your dress or your hair. Something about that. Or you're just someone very feminine, very sensual. You care about things, and when you start talking about stuff, people are blown away by all that you know when it comes to plants and things like that. So very interesting. Some sort of new beginning. You guys have some sort of new beginning here, in that people are blown away by. Maybe you could have been talking, you didn't really say too much about this, or maybe you did, or you took some pictures and people are blown away by the pictures, or blown away by you could have been somewhere partying as well. Three of Cups can talk about partying as well, celebrating something. All right, and people are blown away by the pictures, or just how happy you are, how you're radiating, how things are just going so well for you. They're seeing that you're happy and you're having a lot of fun in your life at this moment, celebrating a lot. Or you could be just celebrating a lot with your soul group, or your family, or your girls, your guys, and just something about that is just blowing them away. Okay, you're having a lot of success, it seems to be, in something that you're doing or you're a part of, and this is blowing them away. People are also blown away by someone going out their way for you. So I don't know if somebody went all out when it comes to proposing to you, or you went all out, or you're someone who kind of does things pretty big, or you're just celebrating that something that you're celebrating, or talking about something that just bringing you so much excitement, and you're doing it with people that you love. Yeah, you've achieved something. You've achieved something that you're so proud about. Yeah, because I'm kind of seeing like the 9 of Cups now in my third eye. So you're just satisfied about something. Something worked out for you in your favor. Maybe you're showing off something. But I'm even getting like a pretty dress. Like maybe people are blown away by how beautiful you looked in like a dress or something. Or blown away by how you decorated something here. Or how you decorate. Maybe you're into interior design, or maybe you're into just the way you beautify your home, or just adorn yourself, But people are just, even like your jewelry and things like that, things you wear, the stuff you find. Yeah, some people are blown away by how much for some, maybe you guys are partying a lot, or you party too much, or they didn't expect you to party as much as you do, something like that. Maybe they're blown away by how much you drink, or maybe you got drunk, or I don't know, something like that. All right, next we have is the 7 of Swords. Okay, some people are blown away by, on the negative side, maybe how, I don't know if y'all be doing a lot of lying, or you be doing a lot of manipulating, or you trying to get away with a lot, or just, I don't know if y'all be stealing or what. People be blown away by, like, they didn't expect you to be doing what you do, or expect you to be a certain way, or just the way that you're moving. They feel like, you know, I don't know if they just surprised by how your actions or how you acting or not showing up, or maybe something that you kind of you took, or maybe some of you guys could be like, maybe some people maybe feel you like you be the way you be copying people. I don't know if you guys be copying people or copycats, or you be stealing ideas or something, or you are just be doing the most to get clout or attention. That's on the negative side for those who that resonates with, okay? And for others, I'm just getting like people are just blown away by just your, like, how you're so good at, like, seeing good with the details, and maybe you have like a good keen eye for details, or you're very precise, or something about precision, and just like your accuracy. You're like the way you're so accurate, your accuracy, and like how exact you are, like how you just be on it, like you really be on, like be having, I don't know, like your proof, your receipts or something like that. Like you be like, you're really good at seeing something, or seeing through somebody, or sniffing out snakes and exposing things in a way, you know. So, you know, or you just, like you could have a gift of seeing, a gift with details, or how you break things down, or how you know certain things that other people don't know. You could be someone who's very much so, you work smarter, not harder. So you kind of, maybe like even how you're just really good at something. You're good at something, and that's fast, or you know shortcuts. All right. And on the flip side, for some of you guys, maybe you kind of doing things for money, or you doing things, you scamming people, or you like they see you as someone like a fake prophet, I'm hearing, or a fake fraud or something. You doing something to get away. It could even be something as far as like taxes, or something with the government, or something with your business, picking up on that too. And just for others, like maybe you're really good with your words, or you have the gift of gab. Maybe you know people, you know certain people, you know how to get into things that others people can't. So people may feel as if some things that you kind of know or you're doing is unfair, because they feel like as if you're gatekeeping. So I'm kind of getting like that. Like some people feel like as if you're gatekeeping something that you know, you're not sharing something, or it's like you're hiding something, and people are blown away by you not being honest about something, or And for others, I'm just getting like people are blown away by your strategy. Maybe you're doing something that is really mind-blowing. They're like, wow, like what are you doing? Like, I don't know, you could get details, or you have a lot of resources or something, you kind of mix it up. You're doing something, you mix something up, and it comes out great, or you're doing something with like ease to them, or you're doing something that not a lot of people do. You know something they don't know, or you just got like some sort of cheat code. I'm just getting like, definitely, for sure, people are blown away by like your system, or how you doing something, because they feel like you have like the cheat code or cheat sheet or something. I just like, y'all smart, you're very smart, okay? And others, and like I said, on the negative side, I'm just kind of getting like people are blown away by just how much you're like being dishonest, like how you're not being real about something, or just how you lying, or how you wearing a mask, or or like maybe you stole something, or you're doing something that's not you, and you acting like as if you did it, or you acting like you just something that you putting on a front, like you fronting about something. And that's what's kind of blowing them away, because it's like people can kind of tell, like, you know, you didn't do that, or you don't talk like that, or you didn't buy that, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like maybe you wearing some sort of like expensive brand clothes, for example. You rocking something nice, or you got a car or something, or I don't know, I'm just throwing examples out there. And people saying like, well, you didn't pay for that. Why are you acting like you worked hard for that? Or why are you acting like you studied that? Or you know, it's just something that you're doing behind the scenes, and people are blown away by it or something. You know, like I said, it could be good for some of you guys, and it could be negative. Okay. Some people feel as if you're doing something behind the scenes that's amazing, didn't know how you're doing what you're doing, and they definitely probably want to steal or figure out how you're doing it, definitely taking notes. Or others feel like you're doing something behind the scenes that just ain't right. You doing something, you cheating the system, or you doing something. I don't know. All right. Anyways, I've been on that too damn long. So you guys are blowing people away too by something about you having, like, being a channeler, being very connected, having a higher consciousness. People feel as if they're blown away by you. You're a genius. You're like a genius at something. You're good at something. You've mastered something. And for others, I get like you're doing something that you've been doing for a while and getting away with for a while. And you just used to it. It's like, someone who's a scammer. They're going to be used to being a scammer because they've been doing it, getting away with it for a long time. You know what I mean? That's for, on the negative side. And then for others, it's kind of like, you've been doing something so for a while where you got to the point where you are, it's just you. Like you're upmost. I'm just kind of getting like upmost. I'm hearing the word upmost. Yeah, I'm getting upmost. You're doing something that is like on a whole nother level. Definitely top tier I'm getting to, but at the highest point, like you're surpassed so many people. Like you're doing something, you're just way ahead. I'm just kind of getting like with the Seven of Swords, I'm kind of getting like you're way ahead of your competition or way ahead of certain people. You're way ahead of people, and people are like, what? How do you have this information before me? How did you know this before me? Like how are you getting all this information? Like where are you going to? How are you so good at what you're doing? Just like you guys are just really the greatest. Like you're the GOAT. That's what I'm getting. Like you're the GOAT at like your insight and your downloads. Y'all very connected spiritually for sure. And some people are using their spiritual gifts for the good and some are using it for the bad. So that's what I'm getting. Wow, because we do have black magic. That's crazy. Some people are blown away with the Seven of Swords, more so on the negative side. Like I said, people are blown away by you doing black magic. You doing something. You could even be doing black magic on somebody's union, somebody's relationship, or trying to sabotage a relationship or a person. People are blown away. Others are blown away. I guess those who know, or maybe you talk out loud about it, or you talk about these things that you're doing. But somebody's blown away. This could even be like your spirit team, like your ancestors blown away. Even if you're doing this shit behind the scenes, they still seeing what you're doing. Maybe people are not seeing you, physically doing it. But I feel like, the better side of you, because, I'm looking now, I'm kind of seeing like the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other shoulder. And it's almost like as if you leaning more towards the devil side and doing all this wicked shit, trying to get away with a lot of things. And so I don't know, some of y'all could be doing black magic and people are blown away by this, or just blown away by like the shit you say out of your mouth, or how you be praying on people's downfall or a particular person's downfall, or you're praying on a relationship to end, something like that. Or just, I don't know, you don't even have to even be physically doing like black magic, but even like what you speak out loud, that's spells being spoken out loud, the things, your thoughts. So others are blown away by that. How you acting towards a certain person, or how you trying to get revenge when it comes to a certain person, or you upset about somebody's relationship, or upset about somebody being in a relationship with somebody else. I don't know. Or you could be trying to get revenge when it comes to an ex. But and for others, I'm just kind of getting, maybe people are blown away by how you know how to do black magic, or how to, when I'm getting black magic too, I know that's, kind of said as a negative. I just had the word in my mind, damn. But I can't even think of it. I know some people they'll say it's definitely negative, because it is. But then I'm kind of getting more so when I hear that as like you being someone who is very indigenous too. People are blown away by just like all that you know. Maybe you know how to do hoodoo, and you know how to do spells, or like people are blown away by what you're into in a way. They're blown away. And I'm not saying that you're doing anything negative. For some of you guys, you are. But definitely for others, it's like people are blown away by how powerful you are at what you're doing, like at what you do or what you're into, or blown away by even how you're good with setting intentions when it comes to like your witchcraft, or I don't know, or how you doing something. You're doing something that you're really gifted at. You could definitely be magicians here, the high priest or high priestess here. So you guys could be a warlock. I'm like I said, I'm getting good in both, good and bad here. But definitely some people see like they're blown away by how you know how to put magic on people or just manifest things for yourself. Create or just do things to help yourself out. Even when it comes to like plants and stuff, maybe you use herbs and plants in your candles, or you work with those type of things. Because like I said in the beginning of this video, I was talking about the flower, the daffodil flower. I can't remember it, but yeah. So they're blown away by even like your craft. Like maybe your craft practice, or your spiritual practice, or what you're doing or what you're making, or how you're really into something in a dark way. They're blown away by this. So I don't know. Some of you guys could be closet witches or some of you guys are out there, or you're not even doing nothing like on that level of putting black magic on anybody. It's just you're doing something very taboo and people are not used to it. So they're just assuming you're doing something negative or you're putting spell work on them, when that might not be the case for some of you guys at all. That's just, you just do it to help yourself and help your family, or whatever it is to bring in, whatever it is that you do to bring in even abundance for yourself, or to heal yourself, or even like rebuke or return back to sender people who are trying to come against you. So it's just something about that people are blown away by. How you know how to do these things, or how you're doing it towards people. Okay. All right. Last we have is magnetic too. Okay. Wow. So people are blown away by even just like how overall charming and charismatic you are. How you have the gift of gab. You're a smooth talker. You're just truly an entertainer. Some sort of influencer. You guys could be content creators. You just draw a lot of attention to you. People are blown away by how many people like you, or, how you're getting so much attention or clout, or something like that. But they're blown away even by like your sex appeal, or just how tempting or seductive you are. But something about you just you could even be flirtatious or friendly, a social butterfly, socialite, or something along the lines of that. But you're just this light, and some people can't help but to love you, or it's something about you that is very, I don't know, some people just feel as if you put a spell on them, or they can't get you out of their system, their minds, or like they feel so drawn to you, so drawn to something that you're doing. You could be really good at something, or I don't know, maybe you do like beauty spells, or you do glamour magic, or you do something that is like, wow, people can't keep their eyes off you. So it's almost like all eyes are on you. And so it's something that you're doing that's drawing in attention, or something that you're doing that's very bright and beautiful and very alluring, and, they're just bewitched by you, hypnotized by you, or something. And I don't know if this is you putting spells on them, or you're wearing something that draws this type of attention to you, but definitely, it could just even be like your confidence. It could be like you being very authentic yourself, being a very genuine person. It could be the way you speak. I'm really getting Leo energy here too. Like you may have Leo in your chart, or you're just really exuding like this Leo energy. Because I'm kind of getting like crowds of people like you, or you're a very likable person, or you know how to attract people to you, or you know how to get what you want. You know how to get away with something too. You know how to trick the mind or trick people. Because like with the 7 of Swords you got earlier, it's something like that where you know how, I don't know if you like prey on the weak, or you prey on certain women or men to get what you want. I don't know if I'm getting also to like player energy, F boy, F girl energy here, or like, trying to get away, trying to maybe you test a lot of people, or you go on dates just to get free meals or something, just for example, or you only do things for just something about, for some of you guys could be very one-sided, and for others it could just be like you just, maybe you know how to really talk very well. You have finesse, or you can really get things to work in your favor. So something like that. Some people feel like as if you're very lucky. And then for others, people feel like as if you are someone who's very, almost like you just, I don't know, like I'm getting like this praying, like you pray on for just to get what you want. You could do a lot of love bombing. You don't have to. That's for some on the negative side. Or you just, you know how to talk very well. You know how to make friends, or you know how to make something stand out. Definitely. You could also be someone who has a very optimistic outlook on life. You could be very positive, very joyful, good energy, a good vibe, the life of the party here, definitely. Because we did get the 3 of Cups. Yeah, just so much even being like the life of the party. or something about a party. Something about a party. I don't know if you guys did something to someone at a party on the negative side, or that's what you do. You go to parties, or you go to certain places, certain environments. You seek out victims or something like that. Or for some of you guys, you could be a victim. Maybe you have a story, or, you talked about something. Yeah, so people could be drawn to you because of your overall vulnerability, how open you are as well. But yeah, that's what it is, group 2. You guys take care of yourself as always. Thank you. Mwah.